Today I'm in Greenville, South Carolina, where fellow BJU alum and my friend Kelly North is the Director of Customer Service for BJU Press. Kelly's path has not always been typical, but her faithfulness and consistency are what define her as a leader. In fact, Kelly's journey began right here in this very room.
We have 3 children. We have Deanna, Daniel, and Brian. And I homeschooled them when they got to kindergarten. Because we're in Greenville, I thought, I know BJU has a curriculum, and I'll go up to the Educators Marketplace and buy kindergarten. So we just started there. We bought the curriculum and we started teaching, and then as the other children came along, we continued to homeschool until my youngest son was in junior high, when I started looking for a job outside of the home.
Kelly and I first crossed paths when I was working for the Bob Jones University IT department. My team helped her team move some computer equipment as part of a renovation project in their space.
So it was natural for me to think of BJU Press because I had done that. I knew the material, I knew the biblical integration of the books, and I wanted to be a part of that. So I applied to work in customer service. And that's where I've been for the last 16 years.
We worked adjacent to one another. I was helping your department, and you guys were one of the only departments that was really ready for us to move when we came.
Okay.
It was something that I just noticed, and I kind of made a mental note of who the leader was. If you were out at Dollar General and someone said Kelly North and turned around, what would be the first thing that came to your mind when you think about her?
A great human being.
Let's see, Kelly North. First thing I think about, she's actually probably the best boss I have ever had.
Compassionate with customers and with her employees.
Okay.
Understanding.
She's a friend, so she's my boss, but she's also a friend.
She's just very down to earth. She's been through the trenches. She's raised a family, been successful.
Her kindness.
Where do you think that comes from?
Her heart.
She is purposeful, and she's very systematic in how she gets things set up.
She takes into account what you're saying. She really listens.
She always has a smile. It's an infectious laugh. I love to hear her laugh.
She doesn't just say, I understand. She truly understands.
Anything that's small to you, it's not small to her, and she's willing to listen to you.
She's very intelligent. She's very practical. She thinks outside the box.
She's definitely a leader.
She's excellent in leadership, and I think that her time with the Air Force has really helped to get her to how she leads us now. So yeah.
Say that part again. Her time with what?
Her time with the Air Force.
Yet another thing I didn't know about Kelly North when I started interviewing her. She dropped out of college after not doing well in a math class and joined the Air Force. It wasn't until years after starting with BJU Press that she even thought about finishing her degree.
My husband does heating and air work for himself. So I let him know, I said, we get a free class each semester as a benefit of working here at BJU Press. And they have a class over on the university side for accounting. And each semester it was like, well, why don't we talk about taking the next accounting class? And so I thought, well, okay, what is it going to take to finish an accounting degree? And so I just signed up in that program and took the next class until I finished, and it took me over 10 years to finish, one class at a time. But I graduated in 2019.
I have one more story to tell you from my time with Kelly. See, one of the folks you saw earlier, Jessica, her comments stood out to me when I was interviewing her, and I began to see that as Kelly had been 16 years ago when she first started at BJU Press, so was Jessica. And I had a feeling that Kelly had already made this connection on her own, but I had to find out for myself.
Actually, my degree was in counseling, so I didn't get to finish it, but someday I'd like to. And this is another neat thing that, she's been pushing me to. She's like, you have the opportunity to finish it. So.
Because she did that.
Yeah, I know. I really admire her for that. That's exciting to have somebody who not just cares about you as a worker, but actually cares about you as a person and cares about, I know you can bring this to the table, but you should go finish that degree because who knows where the Lord is going to call you. So.
I couldn't help but be in awe of how God prepares his servants for the place where they are called to be. It's almost a ministry beyond.
It is a ministry. It absolutely is a ministry. Because I'm the director of customer service, so the most important thing I do here at work is encourage my staff to see their own potential and to use the experiences that the Lord has allowed in their lives. They can use those experiences to help our customers. I want my staff to be able to pray with that customer or share, how the Lord has taken them through challenges to help them. So my job is to encourage them to do that, to see their potential, to see that they can use what the Lord has done with their lives to impact the lives of the people that they're talking to. And so I want the customer to go away knowing that they were helped and that we really seriously do care and that we're praying for them and we communicate that to our customers.